Change
you
colors.
want to do the intro?
We live.
We on.
All right.
Welcome to another episode of Missing Link Podcast. I'm Big Irv.
I'm Daniel.
And we got a special guest with us tonight, MAB, KC.
MAB, KC.
KC, Industry Sounds, what makes it all possible, man.
I just shared it too. You going up?
So, yeah, man.
Welcome, MAB.
Welcome, MAB, man. Hey, the guy needs no introduction, man.
He might.
Hardest working young cat I know in Kansas City, man. Stand up dude, man. Always does business the right way, man. I've never seen somebody as humble and work as hard and just try to get it out the mud, man, and be genuine, bro. So without further ado, man, y'all.
Salute, man. Appreciate
y'all
that.
got
Clap for MAB and
one
his
of the
mug, bro.
most influential, infamous producers, rappers,
Audio engineers, studio owner, DJ,
man, family man,
host,
husband, father, man, brother, son, all the above, man. We tip our hats to him, man. The dude is awesome. Hey, if you need any kind of studio time, you need production, tap in, man.
IndustrySounds.com.
You won't go wrong. You won't go wrong.
IndustrySounds.com with a Z. Book your time. Podcasting, audio engineering. If you want to do it by yourself, you can book MAB. You can book a few other engineers that record up here. You can make beats. It's a beat lab up here. Dope vocal mic, all the right chains as far as vocal chains, the plugins, definitely Pro Tools, all the other beat programs, DAWs, all the hardware gear, the keyboards, the beat machine.
You would think he was sponsored by a Kai.
You know what I mean? By the way.
It's on the way. It's on the way. Hopefully, let's get it. Let's get that.
Kai, if you're listening, send my brother a package.
Come on.
It's 2 packages.
Please.
3. He said we need 3 of those.
We need 3 of the newest.
This is a case. We just need a case.
So, hey, man, I want to ask you, man, how did you get, my first question is how did you get started? What made you get started, bro, in this business, man?
Take you back to the core, and I've shared this story a couple times, so I'm going to keep it short. But, I feel like we all, and I mean by we all, young black men, all go through a phase, usually pretty early on, where you rapping, you freestyling, stuff like that with your homies, whether y'all messing around. I grew up though on freestyling. I grew up like watching The Basement, watching 106 in Park, all the Freestyle Fridays. I grew up on that stuff. Like that's all. That was my, like, you know what I'm saying?
MTV,
Come home.
BET type.
Yeah, all of that. So I already had just a knack for it. But, I have an older brother. He always got to say, he put me on too, because I feel like I got started early because I'm looking up to my older brother when he started his phase of freestyling with his homies and friends and making beats. I'm like, oh, what's this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's this? I'm just super curious into shit. So I got a knack for it early. So it hit me young. Like, I'm making tapes in elementary school.
Okay.
Tapes.
Cassette tapes, baby.
Cassette tapes.
Back in the day, the tapes.
I'm in like 4th, 5th grade.
Okay.
So I had a bug for it.
Then,
you know what I'm saying? It just never stopped.
So as far as like the initial beginning of like creating your own music, what do you kind of remember I don't want to say the day, or like just how it kind of transpired into like, you know what, I'm about to start making my own music, or I'm about to start making beats, or I'm just about to start getting into the music beyond the tape?
Yeah. It kind of I went through phases of it.
Yeah.
Because of course, discovering myself, my sound, like we all mimic something,
Facts.
And I like like different style of music. I feel like, but you know, I'm so young. I'm not really doing, of course, everything in my music. So I'm like, I can't put this out like this, and I'm already getting in trouble for the kind of content and stuff like that in the music. So I kind of play with it on and off, and that's why some of the other elements came into play. That's why, like, making beats for me, I was like, all right, well, if I'm not gonna be a rapper, I'm gonna be a producer. And then I'm like, from the get-go, I really wanted to DJ super bad. Okay. But at that time, I mean, even earlier on for all this stuff, music equipment used to be super expensive. Right. Having the stuff that, you know, we blessed with today was a real dream as a kid. Like, I'm looking at magazines, like, man, you know, I'm seeing what Dr. Dre uses and DJ Quick and you know, some of the other guys. I'm like, man, I don't even.
So this is like early 2000s.
Yeah.
For some of y'all, digital recording or just like even recording music, whether it's beats or not, like for personal consumption. Personal consumption. It's fairly new. Like computers at the time, early 2000s, wasn't super like where they are right now.
Not at all.
So, first program that you were able to get your hands on?
FL Studio 3, definitely a crack version.
Ooh!
I want to say we got it from my brother had it. I want to say, damn, I don't want to drop no names, but fuck it. I want to say we got it from like Armor or something like.
Yeah. We shout out to Armor.
We probably all Mac. Like passed that mug around.
You right.
That and then like Cakewalk. It was one you put me on.
Magic's
one Magic's was one. No, it was another one we used. I can't even remember.
It started with an S, I think.
Yeah. Not Sonar. It was Sonar. It was a couple of different ones. Yeah. And I had the DJ. I really started on. You remember the free one that came with the PC? It was like recorder or something.
Yeah. Yep.
And it gave you 60 seconds.
Yep.
That's what I really. And I plugged a handheld mic into the back of it. No interface. That was it. And then I'm rapping over the speaker beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Holding the microphone with an instrumental. And I only had 60 seconds. And then I figured out how to make a full song.
It was a rap.
It was a rap after that. With 60 seconds. So I'm making little demos. And, you know, I'm not letting nobody hear this for a long time. And then that slowly, you know, friends and family started to figure out. So slowly gaining my confidence up.
Who was like some of the producers, music makers that you looked up to when you started on the music journey, even artists?
Around here locally?
No, just
in general.
Yeah, it can be local or just in general.
Early on, for sure, like Pharrell, Timberland, Dr. Dre, anything Tupac was like, you know what I'm saying? Tupac got me through high school.
GOAT.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure. So Death Row was like super crazy. I didn't really fuck with too much East Coast music growing up until I got older, but then like hearing Dipset was crazy to me. So Heatmakers.
Shout out to the Heatmakers, man. They had some crazy samples.
Crazy
samples.
That stuff.
Yeah. I mean, y'all talking about a era of time where I think musically I was listening to all the bands like my dad would put me on, like Average White Band, Tower of Power, P-Funk and the All Stars, and George Benson. That was the music I grew up on. So rap wasn't really. It came later on in life, and so I can't say I never really connected because I like there's a lot of rappers that I do like, but man, I envy y'all, man, because I mean, of course, I grew up a PK, so playing that wasn't allowed in the house, so I couldn't.
PK is preacher kid.
So
shout out to the PKs in the world.
If it wasn't gospel music or if it wasn't oldies, it wasn't getting no bump in the tape deck. You know what I mean? Of course, we listened to the radio, but I mean, all that was on was R&B at the time. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like it wasn't a lot of rap My mom, she do love Jay-Z though. So I was blessed with like listening to all the Jay-Z albums.
Shout out to Hove.
And that's crazy. Like if you ever see her meet my mom, you'll never think she fuck with Jay-Z, but she definitely do. But it was mostly like a lot of R&B. I grew up on a lot of R&B. I love R&B music. I'm an R&B baby for sure. Like I got crazy playlists. Like
that's what's up.
I wake up to R&B. My fault.
No,
Yeah.
So we heard you about your start. We've heard about your influences, man.
Yeah.
What is? Tell me what drives you to stay at it? What keeps you going?
Good question.
You know what I mean? What keeps the tank filled that you don't get burnt out or you don't want to, like, you know what, man, I'm going to hang this up. What keeps you going, man?
For real. I feel like I haven't got burnt out at all. I feel like taking breaks is necessary. Because music can be, I done seen it, rip some people apart. Yeah. And I done been on that side of the coin myself. Like, it does. I tell people this is one of the most mentally draining professions you could probably put yourself in, because it really take you there with your own beliefs and self-doubt and stuff like that. And then you dealing with other people's doubt, and they imply that on you, and that can be very hard too. So definitely having good people in your corner. And then another factor for me is I see progress every year, and I track my progress now. So, I mean, I have been for a couple of years, but that's one thing that keeps letting me know. So I deal with the stuff, same things everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to put it. I know better than the next man. I never try to portray myself to be or nothing like that either. But seeing the progress, seeing where it's going, seeing the results, that's what keeps me going for real. And every year, it's like it's new people. I'm tapping into a new, market, I'm meeting new. It's like I'm getting closer to. I've been around so many celebrities now, but I'm getting closer to like, I thought I wanted to be in these situations. Now I'm like, over here is so much cooler. I'm glad I never, went that route or clicked up with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own entity. So.
Yeah. So we know Industry Sounds is like, it's a brand. It's known in Kansas City and other parts of the nation. If you Google Industry Sounds, you'll definitely see good reviews on there. You've had a lot of artists come through in here. Yeah. What do you think makes people, just random music makers, music lovers, book with you in the facility that you're in currently?
That's another amazing question. I can't call it, but from some of the reviews and some of the feedback, people feel like we have a more home vibe. Not that we're a home studio or home recording studio, but people feel at home here. Like a lot of people really call this their home or home away from home. Like people really just feel comfortable. Yeah,
I can attest to that. Let's go into like some of the audio production part of MAB and the audio engineer. What if I was to say, like, for editing purposes, what are some of the main effects that you feel like are necessary to make a good mix for a song?
EQ. I'm gonna be basic. EQ, compressor, reverb.
I know it's a right on the spot type of question, but
yeah. What are we doing now? That's gonna determine the next one. If I want to put a little bit delay, or if I want to put pitch correction, or what's the instrument, or what's the vocal, okay. What it, what's the sound of it.
So it's more like depending on what genre, or what that person is looking for music wise determines what type of effects you'll use for that particular mix or
the
particular
direction.
song.
Yeah, and the tempo of it. The driving factor. Behind it.
What was one of like your proudest moments, as an engineer, producer, studio owner? What was one of your proudest moments? You're like, man, you know what? This really really is something. Like, my work is not in vain. Like, when was there a moment where something hit you like, I had such and such come to the studio, and this is a time where you can name drop any artist that you feel might be more relevant to the listening ears around. That's like, man, they came through the studio, even if they didn't record here, but they showed up here. Like,
yeah. I've had a lot of. I need to write them down and actually like put this on the website too. So that's a great question. I've had a lot of artists come through, and I'm gonna just name some of them. But I feel like my proudest moment, to answer the first half, is Solidify getting multiple songs on the radio locally and nationally. And then I'll do some name dropping. Love Macy.
Shout out.
Has a song on. She has two songs. One is on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the spinoff, season. The TV. I don't watch TV. The TV show, Hulu, whatever it's on. I don't know, but that song's on there. And then she has another song on. Euphoria? Is that a
that's
TV?
That's like Netflix. I think it's on Netflix.
Euphoria, that's on HBO.
Thank you.
HBO.
I know I'm fucking all that up. I'm sorry. I do not watch TV.
Thank you, Dave, for that.
I don't watch TV.
I hear you. Let's keep going.
I watch minimal TV. I would say to piggyback off that question, not so much as anything solidified, but do you have a favorite artist that you work with?
Yes.
I told you, man, I'm gonna have some questions for you, man. I told you I wasn't gonna push the bar, but hey,
put you on the spot.
I feel like you are at a place in not just in business, but in your life where, man, we're in a society where it's if you speak too much on the accolades or you speak too much on your productivity and the stuff that you do, people get rubbed the wrong way. But I feel like, hey man, you've seen the bottom.
That stuff gotta stop though,
And so this is a moment for you to, hey man, like
talk your shit.
All right, bet. All right, so I ain't gonna name drop, but I like working with people that come fucking ready. Excuse my language. If you come prepared to your session, you ain't gotta have your rhymes memorized or nothing, but be ready and be intentional about what you do. That's the fucking key.
Yeah.
Be intentional about what we're doing in this space. Because once I see you playing, I'm be like, all right.
Yep.
I'm still gonna do my job, but let's be here. What are we doing? And it takes some people to get there, but you know what I'm saying? Being ready. I do like working with musicians, singers, and then rapping. I ain't gonna lie, anybody can rap. So you gotta come with it.
Come intentional. Don't waste time or your money.
For real.
It's important. All right.
You told me that.
No, you good.
Actually, man, you brought up some good points for some people because
For real.
plenty of people that are stepping in the session and they don't know what they doing.
Yeah.
And they just think that they're gonna.
I'm one of them people.
And just go ahead and mess around and like, bro, you running out of time.
Yeah. Yeah. How much time do we got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you got a song? You got your first verse laid, and you sitting up.
I hate wasting time.
So being in this space for for such a long time. I want to say he's been in industry sounds, this particular facility, for around 12 years.
Yeah.
It is a two what do I say? Two dimensional place. We got two sides. We're in one side of the building, and then there's another side. And because you've been in here so long, sometimes I feel like it's kind of hard to believe that people are becoming like artists, new artists every single day. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
You got somebody that, you know, it might be the youth or even an adult that just wakes up one day like, man, you know what? I want to make some music. I want to make a song. I think I can do this. Do you feel a responsibility when you notice that, like, it's the first time here, or they're just getting started? Do you feel some responsibility for kind of helping them through that process of recording? Because, you know what I mean?
I'll say earlier on that was like not one of my strengths, but it's also what I learned, because I have learned. You know, I try to correct myself, and I got feedback. You know, but what I've learned is that needs to be a conversation on one or the other ends, and you know, I can do better about making that part of my conversation. I feel like a lot of people in today's world are in so much of a rush that some of that stuff gets skipped. And like I said, I try to be better. I can be better, but people are in so much of a rush because they think that this is so easier. So like a 1, 2, 3 step, that they look past that. Like and I have.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say 50-50, but you can't tell some people shit.
Facts.
You really can't. Like I could lead you to the motherfucking lake, and I'll show you. But you know, are you gonna really use it and apply it? And like, I work with a couple artists, and I try to, I do free artist development with the session. Like, I advertise that, maybe not enough, but it's written on there that you get free artist development. How many people you think ask me anything?
Probably less than 10%.
And I'm an open book. Like, I will tell you anything and everything I know. You know, I'm not no gatekeeper or nothing. You know, if I feel like maybe it ain't worth it, I probably ain't gonna say much.
Yeah.
But I will. If you ask me something, I will tell you. Or you know, if you ask for my help, I'm gonna help you.
It's hard for people to ask for help.
Yeah.
It's hard, you know.
I've been there before on the other end.
Yeah.
Because I used to go to all the studios before I had I always had a studio at the crib and stuff.
Yeah.
But before I had my own studio, I went to every studio in Kansas City, even the rock studios.
Yeah.
Just to see and try it out. Maybe I didn't record or whatever, but I went through to see how they work, what's the process, how it looks, how it sounds.
Do you think that helped you in any way with the progression of this studio here, or just, you know, more, not necessarily on a personal recording level, but just how studios are ran, the way that people go about recording music, the way that people interact with their artists? You feel like that?
Yeah. Even when I go out of town, I still go to other studios.
Okay. Just
to learn, and you know, I make music still, so I'm an artist at the end of the day. So I love this stuff. You know that. But I learn something like everywhere I go. I try to. That's what I'm big on. I'm big on learning. So I'll just pick like one thing real quick, and then we can talk about whatever too, y'all. I'll ask y'all some questions too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Bet. I went to a studio in Denver. I ended up having a bad experience afterwards, but you know, when I was like leaving or walked in, I'm like, yo, you know, like, y'all got a flyer, a business card, you know, because that's something I do. Like, I take those with me. I got everybody's business card that probably ever gave me one, CDs, all that kind of stuff. So it was like, you know, you ain't got no flyer or something. Whoop, whoop. Said, man, we stopped doing digital marketing 5 years ago, or physical marketing. I'm sorry, not digital. We only do digital marketing.
Yeah.
That hit me in the head. Conk. Like, damn, you don't have no flyer? Nah, that's a waste of money. So you know what people do with flyers?
Just throw them away.
Yep. I still plant fryers though. We live in a different city though too, so
True.
you know what I'm saying. So you got to see where you at. People around here, they do like looking at and reading stuff. What I noticed, so.
A 2-part question.
Yeah.
So, to aspiring producers, people who are thinking about hopping in the game, give them, I would say, give them the start. And then, since you are a dual threat, take that to the artist side. If somebody's thinking about becoming an artist, give them what you think in your tenure and your experience and by what you've encountered working with different artists, recording, and then you being an artist. Give the people, if somebody's out there thinking about hopping in this business, whether it's producer or artist, give them what you think they should know jumping in the game.
All right, it's Thursday night, but I'm gonna give it to y'all early. Free Game Fridays. Something new I'm starting. Free Game Fridays.
Shout outs.
So for a producer, it's super easy, man. If you want to get in artists, check this out. I just learned about this. It's a free program that you can get on your computer, on your phone. Y'all probably know about it.
Suno?
Not Suno. BandLab.
Yep.
BandLab is kind of cool. Like, it's kind of scary. It's getting kind of scary out here. You can get auto tune, you get effects, you can make beats. You can collab with your friends. So I'm sitting in here one night. I'm plugging up all of my stuff. My homie in AZ hits me on FaceTime, and he don't make music. You know, he do other stuff. He's FaceTiming me he's on BandLab making a beat and a song from his house. Sends me a request through BandLab to collaborate with him.
That's wild. That's wild.
So like right there, I mean, you don't even have to spend any money. You know how long I've been saving?
Why do you think people spend money to record at studios when they can record on their phones and make beats on their phones?
The quality is night and day difference, and then you're getting a professional, at least when you book with me. You're getting a professional engineer that knows what he's doing, he or she, you know. You're getting that. You're getting the tools. I mean, my microphone costs more than a cell phone. Yeah. So I don't think it can even compete. The iPhone is crispy though, but it ain't that. It ain't that. You ain't getting the depth. But that's not saying that you can't use that to use and make demos. That's what we used to do. We used to make demos and then take them to the studio to make them great, you know. But don't get demoitis. That's another thing. Demoitis is bad. A lot of people got demoitis and they can't shake it.
It's meaning like they won't make that leap to go to the studio with the stuff, or
it's when you get comfortable hearing how your demo sounds, and that's all you can hear. You can't hear it any better. Even if it is better, you still like the original one. We've all had it before.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
I like the first mix. Can we just take it back to how it first sounded? Yep. Demoitis.
You think it takes somebody behind the boards recording, other ears to kind of bring light to that situation as far as like, yeah, but here's the difference. This is why this should, you know.
A lot of the times, yes, you hit that dead ass on. It's like, it's the performance. Maybe you did perform it better the first time you're in it. I always tell people this, like, it's a hell of another gem. Like, for me, it's hard for me to re-record songs sometimes because it's like, what did I eat that day? What did I drink that day? You know, whatever that day, you know what I'm saying? The kind of mood I was in, it might have been a color that just struck me. I might have, you know, smelled something good or bad. Or I was in a certain phone. Man, I'll be telling people, like, I'll be inspired and a phone call will change all of that real quick. You know, like, that's why I like recording music late too. It's like, nobody ain't calling me, ain't nobody. I can zone out. So being in that zone is a thing. You know what I'm saying? But the performance is the part. You know, a lot of people are not putting hours and hours into their craft where this is how they're going to perform it every time. You performed it good one time when you was feeling good, and now you can't capture that same moment again. So that's a real thing right there, and a lot of people don't know about that. They don't have the comprehension of the performance.
That's a learned skill.
Yeah.
To be able to reproduce that exact same emotion and feeling and energy time and time and time again.
Because a lot of people aren't. That's why I like musicians, because they practice. Singers usually practice. A lot of these rappers are not putting in no practice behind their craft.
In the mirror,
bro. I'm not the best. I'm not the best stage rapper because I haven't put a lot of practice into that area. I'm getting better now, but I'm an amazing recording artist.
Yeah,
and a lot of people can't fuck with me in that realm. Even if they can rap better than me, I can record better than you.
Talk your ish
in my sleep.
Talk it.
Like, anywhere I go, I know a lot of people. This is another gem. Finding the mic's sweet spot. They don't even know about that. Like you just get in there rapping, and it's hard to teach that. It really is. It's not impossible, but like I said, some people don't listen. I had a client. He's been recording with since the booth was way back in the corner. How it first was, man. When he was first coming, he would be 6 feet away from the mic, rapping it, dancing, moving around. I'm like, nigga, come closer to the mic. Move up. I'm telling him every time, I'm like, you 6 feet away, you need to be about 12 inches away. And then you bopping like this, bro, it sounds like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you in the booth, you are performing, not on stage. You're performing your lyrics like acting on a camera. Action, nigga. Go. Denzel. You know what I'm saying? Not playing around. Like, you need to be on point. A lot of people ain't got that.
Get your hands off me. Hey, man, so we've talked about MAB as the producer, as the artist. I'm going to hit you with another one. Right. I know you said you want to ask us some questions.
I do. Hit him with it.
This will be the last question I'm going to ask you. Who is MAB the person?
Oh, shit.
Take away the music, take away the artistry. Who is MAB? So for me, it's one thing to see you in your element and see you produce and see you rap and see you create in your creative mode. That's you in a different realm.
I got you.
So who's the person that drives that?
Bet.
You see what I'm saying? Let the people know who you are, because a lot of times I feel like people don't spend enough time to build a rapport. They just come in, boom, do what they do, and then don't. I like to know who I'm working with, who I'm dealing with, who I'm vibing with. Man, tell me who you are.
Bet. I got you. I could be your motherfucking best friend, or I could be your worst enemy. You pick. I'm a real Gemini to the fucking core. I will flip this house if I got to.
Pump your brakes.
But I'm normally not on that type of time, and nobody ever sees that. So let's start there. You know, nobody ever sees that side of me, and we hope not.
Well, you heard it here first.
But I'll give a motherfucker the shirt off my back right now. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not lying. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I could be your best friend. I'm caring. I really am a real jokester too, to the core.
We know that to be true.
I will get on your ass with some fucking jokes if you let me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if we on that type of time, you know what I'm saying? I'm roasting you. We could go toe to toe in a roast battle right now. I want to do some stand up one day.
I'm on a sabbatical right now.
Talk to his chat. Talk to his chat. Talk to his chat.
Come on. Oh yeah, I get on anybody in chat. I'll fire right away. I'll fire right away.
I've been told that my jokes are a little extreme or disrespectful.
No.
Or not everybody can take my jokes. So I've been on a sabbatical. I've been trying to take a break because. Hey man, what people don't realize is like I'll be transparent. Come on. So after 5th grade, from birth to 5th grade, I was skinny mini, bro.
For real.
I was skinny.
That's
crazy.
Like
you wouldn't believe it. They were like,
for real.
But then 5th grade, the summer of 5th grade, I don't know what happened. I guess my metabolism decided to go on strike, and I blew up as big as a house. I went from little kid clothes to husky.
Damn.
And mama put me in all kind of adult men clothes in 5th and 6th grade. And, so I'm getting roasted. And I'm a sensitive person. So I developed, I knew I could come home and I could either cry or I could build up enough confidence to start cracking back. And I did. I cried at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, why they picking on me? I'm just me. And then I was like, you know what? Hey, bro, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to be that guy. Yeah. So then I start going home like, okay. All right. I'm going to I got to get the ammo. So, bro, it just came. And then from having homeboys roast me. Shout out to Dewan, man. My homeboy of like 23, 24 years, man. We've been knowing each other since 6th grade. Bro, we would be on the phone going back and forth roasting. And, like, sometimes I'd be on the phone huffing and puffing mad because they ain't got me. You know what I mean? But it was one particular time. I ain't going to take too much. It was one particular time in high school. I went to North Kansas City High School, so all the black kids went down in the main building. We went downstairs by Gym 2, and that's where it was probably about a good 150 black folks. Yeah. Dudes, older, upperclassmen, everybody from freshman to senior. And, bro, we would have a morning roast session. Bro, if you came in looking crusty, your haircut was jacked up, your clothes, it didn't matter. Like, and then, bro, so I got roasted, man. It was a girl that I had a crush on. And I'm just standing back. And I'm like, how you pick me out of everybody? You went through a whole crowd to get me. And I'm like, bro, he went in on me for like a few minutes, bro. And then he was like, man, that's why you look like you bleed gravy. Bro, the context don't make it funny right now, but I'm talking about, imagine everybody that's around you rolling. I'm talking about, everybody's in the, and I'm sitting there like, bro, I'm sweating. The lights on me, and I'm just like, and I said from that day forward, ain't nobody never gonna get me like that. Yeah. And I've been on it ever since.
Sometimes other people laugh and make everybody laugh, though. You know that.
And that's what it was. Yeah. And I can't say in the time the joke was funny.
Right.
But you get 5 people to laugh. Next thing you know, everybody laughing. You got the one.
It's a proven.
The one dude is like, It was like, hey, bro, the theatrics didn't help it, dog.
It's always one person. Wild.
So from that moment, bro, like I honed in. I started watching comedians. And man, my dad was so quick with comebacks. It adapted. It came something quick. You know what I mean? Like it came. Like that's if I was a comedian, bro, that's the thing. Cause like growing up being a preacher's kid, you got that scale of, do you want to be a cussing comedian or you want to be a clean comedian? I'm like, man, this sounds so much better when you throw the vulgarity in there and be like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it takes it to a whole nother level. So that's where I be conflicted at because, man, I come up in church. Church is all I know, man. And I know how unforgiving it'll be. Oh, how you say you a preacher, you a preacher's kid, and you out here cussing and doing all this and carrying on. And so you feel the weight of that. And I'm like, that's why I had to, like, that's why I ain't stepped out and really did no comedy because I don't want to be that guy. But I know, like, when I use certain words,
I don't care.
It brings the joke to life.
You feel it.
if we cool and we locked in, like, and I'm comfortable with you like that, I'm probably saying the most off the wall shit possible. Yep. Like, you gonna hear me talk crazy. So, but in the joking thing, I feel like it's okay. Like, however you want to look at it, I'm gonna say God gave me the sense of humor. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I do have a,
and it's a dark one.
Hey man, I laugh at stuff that I know.
It's a dark,
real dark.
It get real dark.
I be laughing at stuff that I know I shouldn't be laughing at.
That's a great topic to bring up, actually, because I feel like having tough skin in the black community in general, in our community, is like, you kind of got to, you know,
for sure,
like,
for sure.
At home, at school, growing up, outside. Like, you have to, like, or you're not gonna make it.
You're gonna get ate alive.
You're not gonna make it. Like, and sadly, I know some people that have been affected by it in a negative way. Like, actually feel like they've been picked on, and you know they didn't develop the tough skin.
I mean, I developed the tough skin, but I was picked on. Yeah. I'm bad, bro. When I say bad.
I can only imagine.
Hey, man, if you want to know something, live a day in the life of a fat dude. That's all I got to say. Live a day in the life of a fat dude. Walk in the shoes of a fat dude for one day, and then you will understand why we are the way we are. Because the world is so unforgiving. They think that because you big, oh, you real big, and you can't do this, can't do that, like you limited. And I'm like, hey, hold up, swole up. Don't think just because I got this stomach, I can't. Hey, bro, don't get it twisted. Right. Just because I'm hungry don't mean I won't give it to you. You know what I mean? Like, don't think for 1 second just because of my size, like I'm limited. Like, bro, I know dudes in the street. Like, I wasn't a street dude, but I know I've met a lot of cats, and bro, they be like, dang, boy, where y'all find this big nigga at? Hey, man, hey, bro, I wouldn't even fight you. I had to pull the strap out. I'm like, dang, bro, like, why we got to go there just because I'm bigger than everybody in here? Like, no. What I mean, I'm a square, bro. I want to go home. I got kids. So what we not going to do is we not about to do none of that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But for real, walk a day in the life of a fat dude, man. I guarantee y'all. And then what season are we getting into? Winter time. We got one time of the year where we in like Flynn's. They want to drop the skinnies for the pounders. Oh. You know what I mean? Then some they want something nice and something fuzzy and warm to hold on to. Them little.
That's where she went.
You know what I mean? So this is our time. So all you
trip to the grocery store.
My baby back, but she ain't coming back.
All my hefty fellas, now is your season to collect your dividends. I'm not saying go out and sell your Royal Oats. I'm not, but I'm just saying this is our season where we can probably get a few wins. Normally, because in the summertime, hey, man, we can't really holler too much, man. Like, what we about to do besides sweat? You know what I mean? But for real, though.
So we going to wrap it up?
Yeah.
We didn't let him. He said he wanted to ask us a couple of questions. Go ahead. Give us a couple. Give me one and give him one.
I bet. I brought up one. Y'all both can answer. How do y'all feel about karma? Is it real? Do you believe in it?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I definitely believe in karma, as far as you know, if you reap what you sow, kind of thing. It might not come back the exact same way, but it's almost like this. Like, if even the smallest of pebbles, if I throw it into like a lake or a pond, it's gonna ripple.
That's energy, though.
Energy.
Okay.
All right. To me, it's the same thing. So, like, what I'm throwing out here in the world, as small as it may seem, as small as my action may seem to me, nobody else may not see it. There's still an effect to that. So it's more like cause and effect. You know, I don't think you can justify everything that happens to you as karma. Okay. But don't think that for 1 second that you can just go out and do what you want, say what you want, harm who you want, you know, the ill intentions that you have, and put those into play. Don't think for a moment that there won't be some sort of energy or reaction from that. You know what I mean? So I do believe you got to be careful when it comes to what you put out, because what you put out, whether it's verbally, physically, mentally, spiritually, will come back in some form. You know what I mean? I'm not the smartest of guys that can tell you, you know, mathematically why or scientifically why, you know, this, I did this, so this happened type situation. And I think sometimes we overuse it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, man, that's they karma. That's they karma. Sure. You never know. You know what I mean? But in general, yeah, I believe that you're gonna reap what you sow. You know.
There's so many different instances that they say, you know, you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
You know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So what you put out is what you get back in. So if you feeding out a whole bunch of negativity, guess what's gonna come back on you? That negativity.
Yep.
It's like you go out there, you treat people wrong and do all this wrong, and when it's time for you to need somebody, guess what? Ain't nobody showing up.
Yep.
Because you put that out. But if you want a friend, you show yourself as a friend, and that's how you end up getting friends.
So I'm gonna hit y'all with what I know best, and that's coming from the preacher's house.
Yeah.
The Potter's house.
It all, for me, yeah, we can use, I don't care what word you want to put on it, karma, you get back, whatever, however you want to dress it up and put it out there.
Thank you for, yeah.
However you want to put it, it's all in your heart and your intention. So if I put out something bad, I can't expect something good to come from that. That don't make any sense. Newton's first law, for every action, there's a reaction. So if I put whatever I put out, there's going to be a reaction to it. So I have to understand if I put something out that's questionable or it ruffles some feathers, I got to understand at some point my feathers are going to be ruffled too.
Right.
Or if I put out something good, here's the caveat to that. Not sometimes your comeback ain't good and you put out something good. So you don't really know what you going to get because you don't know. I don't know you. I don't know how you feel and what your interpretation or your point of view is. I don't know your interpretation or your point of view. So what I might be okay, might be totally wrong to you.
Thank you.
So I have to understand that if my intention, only thing that I have to back me up is to say, hey man, my intentions was not to harm you. I just was keeping it real. You asked me a question, I gave you my answer. I wasn't trying to hurt you, but if that's how you took it, I apologize, but at the same time, hey man, God deals with us with our heart. I don't care how many good deeds you do. I don't care how good of a person you are. If your heart is not pure and if your intentions are not pure, bro, you can't expect nothing good to come back.
Right.
Yeah. So if I know that you weak in this area and I'm exploiting you in this area, bro, expect that whatever area I'm weak in, somebody gonna come exploit me. Yeah. I gotta expect that. And I think that's where we go wrong in the world today. We really think like, oh, I'm oblivious, like ain't nothing going. No, you gonna get it back. Yeah. You're gonna get it back, and I don't care. And see, that's the thing. Well, I did that years ago. Oh, you think there's a time limit on it? Yeah. It's not, bro. So you got to be mindful of what you put out, because what you, like he said, like Dave said, what you put out is what you get. I feel like you are the first partaker of whatever you want. So if you want love, peace, if you want a friend, you have to first be all of that to get that back. So if I want peace to come around me, I gotta be peaceful. Yeah. If I want love to come my way, I got to love. If I want blessings to come, I have to be a blessing to people. I cannot hold in. I can't go grab everything and hold it in for me and then expect the world to give me something. I ain't gave nothing. If I didn't put no skin in the game, if you don't put no skin in the game, you can't get a return. That's like going to the bank and say, I'd like to draw $1,000. Sir, you don't have any money in this account.
I'm trying to check.
Oh, you sure you want to look again? No, sir, you don't have anything in this account. I can't get nothing if I ain't put nothing in there.
Right.
Come on, man.
So,
you took us home.
Man, for real, if you want to, it's not about being a good person. It's about your intention and your heart. If your heart is not in it, walk away. If your intentions aren't good, leave people alone. People are already hurting and dealing with everything up under the sun. We got trauma from childhood. We got relationship trauma. We got our own insecurities, our own demons we facing ourselves. So why come mess with me if you know you ain't doing no good?
Right.
Leave me alone, because I'm not about to come bother you. I'm 41, bro. I'm learning every day I get peace. I'm so thankful. That's why I stay out the way, because I don't want the drama no more. I don't want the headaches no more. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of doing all that.
Sometimes it's unavoidable though. Even if you don't go out in the world and do things that are negative or ill, like sometimes problems will come to you. Do we always associate it or attribute it to, oh well, I did this, so this got to be my karma, or is it just
if you're an accountable person, and if you face yourself and look at yourself in the mirror and have an essence of accountability,
yeah, I feel what you're saying.
If you do that, then you can understand. Hey, man, bro, I can think of all the times I did do something wrong. Damn. Maybe this is some get back. Maybe this is some payment from something. So I got to accept it, because I know that I ain't got paid back for everything I've ever done.
Man, I wouldn't be here, bro, if I did.
Bro, if I did, hey, bro, yeah.
I just feel like, too, though, good and bad happens to everybody.
It does.
And I like, when people are going through stuff and they vent to me or talk to me about their problems, I try to get to that point, and then it's not like even a cop-out or a scapegoat, but I'm like, bro, good and bad happens to us all, you know. But I brought this up, too, because I feel like, you know, just from another perspective, and you really nailed this. Like, it's like where your heart is. I mean, you can be like a rich scumbag and treat everybody like shit and still have, you know, a good life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or on the other end, you can never see
a meal
out of your neighborhood or out of where you live at, and that is what it is, you know? So is that karma?
No, you got to make the best of your situation, man. You got to see, here's the thing, man. We want to use everything that's ever happened to us as a way of escape. And you can't do that. Right. You have some point, that's what we were like the last episode. Yeah. You got to be able to look at yourself in the mirror.
Missing link.
So when you walk into your bathroom and you get up and you wake up and you get ready to do your essentials for the day, if you can't look back at yourself and look in that reflection and stand it, then you got some work to do, dog. Right. Straight up, you got some work to do, because I'm learning in my journey, I didn't get better until I could face myself.
Man, raw.
It's not people. It's me, because it's me out here. It's not people out here. Yeah, people are out here too, but it's me.
But at the end of the day, that's the only thing you can control.
My point.
And sometimes we can't even do that.
Self-control. Self-discipline.
Woo.
It's hard to do that.
Hard.
It's hard to do that, but when you do it, man, it makes so many things
mastered
smoothly.
And that's all it takes.
It's
all it takes.
I mean, if you don't have emotional intelligence, man, to be able to navigate through what's going on in the world, man, you get broke down so easy.
Easy, manipulated,
take everything.
Bro, I told y'all, man, I be so much in my own head, and I really be having conversations. I don't answer myself, so I ain't crazy, but I really do be talking myself, because, man, it's like, bro, this is my point of view. This is my perspective. I can't expect people to understand where I'm coming from. So I gotta have. There's some conversations you gotta have with yourself. You can't tell everybody everything, because not everybody gonna get it. And then when you'll be disappointed when they don't get it. Especially when you passionate about something and people don't. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. Calm down. Like, no, you don't get it. You don't understand. Because if it was really hitting you, you'd be like, okay, dog, I feel you. I'm on the same wave you on. I understand what you. No, but people don't. It's not affecting them. So you gotta. So that's why I say you gotta be able to face you and look at you in the mirror and handle you. When you can handle you, that's when you can go out into the world and people can start handling you.
Yeah, and you got to be comfortable. We were having this conversation the other day. You got to be comfortable with being wrong and letting other people be wrong or right and just letting it be. We get into a lot. Yes, sir. We get into a lot of BS behind, and I think we running out of space, so we're going to tie it up. But I feel like we get into a lot of problems and fights and issues because we're not okay with letting ourselves be wrong or letting someone else be right and just calling it that.
I say this: what worked for you might not work for me, and what worked for me might not work for you. So I gotta have the level of respect to say, if we're talking about a particular topic and we don't see eye to eye, I have to respect the fact of where you at, and I have to leave it right there. And I gotta agree to disagree because I can't tell you I'm right. You ain't walked a day in my shoes, and I ain't walked a day in yours. So my perception of life ain't the same as yours.
We gotta.
So I gotta respect where you are, and you gotta respect where I'm at, and you gotta respect that if this is what you believe and this is what I believe, dog, you entitled to your belief. Okay. I'm entitled to mine, and it's okay for us to have a difference of opinion and still walk away. You ain't gotta agree with me, bro. Nobody has to.
We need to teach that in our homes because we don't. Because I know I was raised where my mom was right, my dad was right.
Do as I say, not as I do. Yep. Oh, okay. You hypocrite, you liar. You teaching me how to lie. You teaching me how to manipulate. You teaching me how to do all the bad stuff.
And yes, listen to our parents and, respect. Like you said, the respect thing. But it's okay to have a different idea, especially when we step outside of our homes. Right. Everyone has a different idea, but we're losing numbers of our people behind silly BS drama. Like it's a misunderstanding 9 out of 10 times.
Listening.
Yeah, not maybe a little less, 8 out of 10, but a high number is from a misunderstanding.
I hate hitting people with scripture, but one of my favorite scriptures is James 1:19. You out?
Yeah.
It's be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. Hey man, the first thing he said, if you have an ear to hear, let them hear. Hear first. If you listen first, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna tell you what it is.
I mean, if you look at your body, man, it tells you got 2 ears for a reason.
Yeah. Hey man, 2 ears and 1 mouth. What you think I'm supposed to use? These satellite dishes I got on the side of my head, bruh.
Let's wrap this.